It's time now for Truth or Fake here on Prime News Paris, and I'm joined in the studio by Catalina Marchand de Abreu. Good to see you, Catalina. In today's edition, claims that President Trump has cut UNRWA funding are going viral. Tell us more.
On the day he took office, President Donald Trump ordered the suspension of all American foreign aid for 90 days, with the exception of emergency food and aid and military assistance to Israel and Egypt. This decision had three objectives. According to the White House, to reevaluate current programs, to align personnel with ideological criteria, and to drastically reduce spending. In this regard, users are saying that the Trump administration halts funding for the UN Agency for Palestinian Refugees, that's UNRWA. We've seen these claims on Facebook as well on X, here seen over 1.7 million times on the platform. This user says breaking Trump halts all funding to UNRWA, claims that come at a time when Elon Musk and his Department of Government Efficiency announced their move to dismantle the top humanitarian aid agency, that is the U.S. Agency for International Development, also known as USAID.
So, Catalina, can you debunk some of these claims for us?
Well, Yinka, even though people online claim that it was President Donald Trump halting UNRWA funding, U.S. funding to the UN Agency for Palestinians was already suspended back in 2024 under the Biden administration. Former U.S. President Joe Biden, along with more than a dozen countries, actually stopped funding UNRWA in January 2024, to be exact, after Israel accused 12 of its employees of participating in the deadly Hamas October 7th attacks on Israel. Following an internal investigation, the UN announced that it fired 9 of its employees from the Palestinian Refugee Agency after concluding that these employees may have participated in the attacks, October 7th attacks. The halt to funding UNRWA is to last until March 2025. Although, according to recent reports from this week, President Donald Trump is expected to sign yet another executive order withdrawing the U.S. from the UN Human Rights Council and prohibiting future fundings from the UN Relief Agency for Gaza, according to recent reports published by Politico, as this pause on U.S. funding for UNRWA may actually become permanent, even though the Trump administration had also previously cut funding to the agency in 2018, before the Biden administration also restarted it again until in April 2021. Okay.
So all these claims, of course, on foreign aid are coming amidst all the chaos of USAID. Tell us more, Catalina.
That's right. It's not only UNRWA, but the Trump administration has been coming after USAID for a while, as President Donald Trump last week and his press secretary, Caroline Leavitt, recently claimed, and without providing any further evidence, that the Biden administration and USAID had sent about $50 million worth of condoms to Gaza that were later used as weapons for Hamas. So a tumultuous week and weekend for USAID. On a Saturday, its website actually vanished without any explanation as their browsers displayed this error message: the site cannot be reached, the agency's account has also been deleted on X, Musk's platform. Early Monday, Elon Musk said that its Department of Government Efficiency is in the process of shutting down USAID, claiming that it is a criminal organization. Time for it to die, he says on X, as the Trump administration on Monday locked the agency workers out of their headquarters in downtown Washington, D.C., in its latest move to shut down the agency. So what do the critics of USAID have to say? At the most extreme level, Elon Musk, as well as Fox News, accuse USAID of corruption and mismanagement, as they say, long before the Trump administration took office. Other Republican critics say that USAID is wasting taxpayer money on programs that promote liberal causes such as abortion. As USAID has said, it's actually barred from funding abortions by law, but it does fund post-abortion care by its program for women to prevent maternal health death, according to the agency. So what's the fate of this agency now? The agency cannot just be undone by executive order. Dissolving the agency will actually take an act of Congress. So a question of legality, like many of these executive orders that have been signed by President Donald Trump, still under scrutiny by the American legal system. Okay.
Catalina, thanks so much for that. Catalina Marchand-Deabreu there with our daily Truth or Fake segment. We're going to move on now